Yes, absolutely. What we are seeing is that two factors have improved. One is the supply bottlenecks that have been a problem, in particular for manufacturing for a long time. They are easing. They haven't gone away, but they are improving a lot, and that allows companies to produce more. The other factor is obviously energy prices. Gas prices have come down a lot. There will be no gas rationing, and that does help a lot. We have positive numbers also from services, and it's really across the board. So some optimism is coming back here.
Between manufacturing and services, though, because the PMIs are still painting quite a weak picture for the manufacturing industry. Services seem to be roaring back. How is that translating into sentiment and also just companies' production pipelines?
Yeah, I guess that's a difference between PMI and IFO. We also see very positive data in manufacturing. And as I said, that is related to improvements with respect to bottlenecks. I mean, the overall concerns haven't gone away. Rising interest rates, now the issue of the banking system is added to that. But overall, sentiment is positive, and clearly that is related to the bottlenecks and to improved energy markets, falling energy prices. The question is, of course, will this last? Maybe not into the next winter, but for the time being, this is a relief.
And that Germany actually does manage to skirt the recession that we've been talking about so much the last couple of months. Do you see that happening?
We've been on the brink of a technical recession, so close to zero, and it now looks like we are going to avoid it. We now expect a probably positive first quarter, but it's very close to the zero, so it's hard to tell. But what's clear is that if it's a recession, if it's a technical recession, it will be a very shallow one.
Has this energy crisis led to a permanent change in how German companies are thinking about their industrial strategy, because they've been forced to rethink so many things, from energy consumption to the type of energy that they've been using?
It certainly has, and that's an ongoing process. So very clearly in the very energy-intensive sectors, parts of the chemical industry, parts of metal industry, fertilizers, companies have outsourced a lot. We've seen a decline of 17% in production between the last quarter in 22 and 1 year before. So that production has been outsourced partly to the US, and that's an ongoing concern. The future of these very energy intensive sectors is uncertain, and it's unlikely this will all be coming back.
What about Chinese demand? How has that impacted, again, not just companies' assessment of the current situation, but also looking ahead? Does it make them more optimistic about how they can operate in an environment where China is back online again?
I think in the short term, yes, there is relief that there are improvements in China. The economy is restarting. At the same time, I think there is an awareness that this will have an impact on energy prices. Of course, it will drive up energy prices. It will drive up commodity prices. But for the time being, I guess what's dominating is the relief in the form of easing bottlenecks and also in the form of rising exports to China. So in the short term, yes, a relief. The concerns about the long terms, of course, are still there.